This week on Tech Toys, we'll show you how to get fired.
We'll show you why it pays to be a nice guy.
And last but definitely not the least,
don't be so shellfish.
all of this on this week's food special
Of Tech Toys. Television good enough to eat.
Hello and welcome to a brand new edition of Tech Toys. This is the food special.
You know, Ankit, normally on Tech Toys, you're either cooking up facts or you're feeding me a lot of BS.
Okay.
That's the amount of cooking that you do on the show.
That's right, Suresh.
Right? You cook up figures, you feed us BS.
Cook up research reports.
This time for a change, we're going to cook actual food and we're not going to do the cooking, so don't worry about it. We're at the Spices restaurant at the JW Marriott in Juhu and we're with Chef Rahul, who's an expert in Japanese and Chinese and Pan-Asian cuisine.
Absolutely.
Oh, thank you. Hi.
Welcome to the show.
How are you?
Welcome to the show.
Okay, so generally, Chef, Japanese cuisine is kind of scary for most Indians because most people perceive and they think that, you know, Japanese cuisine is just raw fish. I mean, what's the problem? Why not cook your fish, man?
Just take the fish out of the sea and take a bite.
Yeah, so there's sushi, there's sashimi, there's...
Maki.
Maki?
Maki, sushi,
you're
sashimi,
not
maki.
trying to-
No,
Yeah.
maki rolls.
So, teppanyaki is another component of Japanese cuisine, is it? Just tell us about what is teppanyaki.
Basically, teppanyaki means teppan means iron grill, no?
Iron grill.
Cast iron.
Alright.
Cast iron. Then yaki means to cook or to grill.
Okay, so this is like what Americans like to call the barbecue. So this is like the Japanese barbecue? Is that
usually the Americanized way, the westernized way, they call it hibachi.
So Ankit, this is all very exciting.
Absolutely.
I've never been in a teppanyaki kitchen before. I've never been with an actual chef before. And he's got some really cool holsters and knives.
Crazy weapons.
And you've studied hotel management.
I have.
Right?
Yes.
Which means you had to spend some time behind the kitchen.
Lots of time.
Behind the counter.
Yes.
What's the #1 rule of being in the kitchen?
Suit up.
Suit up.
Suit up is the #1 rule.
We need to look like Chef
You
Rahul.
need to look like Chef Rahul.
Not like this.
Yeah.
We can't cook if we're dressed like this because the food will suck.
Even with the right chef code, we look like commies, but then that's okay.
Right. So what do you say first? We suit up,
Yeah.
we wear our hats so hair and dandruff doesn't fall into the food,
and then
we
we'll
come
get
back in
Yeah.
and talk to Chef Rahul.
Let's do
Chef,
that.
can we just go out and suit up and come back?
Yeah, of course.
All right, let's go.
Suresh, I feel like I'm back in college.
I feel like I'm Anthony Bourdain. I feel like I'm a celebrity chef. I should throw knives
You
in
have
the
the
air.
same amount of grey hair.
As
Yeah,
him?
You're there.
Apparently, he's one of the best looking men on television. All women say that about Anthony Bourdain and about me as
And
well.
not about you.
Right. So let's get to the crux of the matter.
Yes.
Shall be the
Okay.
heart of the matter.
So Chef Rahul, we are half of a chef already. We've got the uniform correct. Okay. Now, if you could tell us 3 basic rules that you tell any chef trainee in your kitchen.
Yeah, #1 is clean.
Be clean.
Yeah.
Number
Be
1.
clean.
Very important. We were told in catering college, if you're not cooking, you should be cleaning.
In your case, you should only be cleaning, I think, frankly.
You should, whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
Second rule?
Second one.
Just be safe.
Be safe.
Yeah.
Don't
Don't
try
play with
stunts.
knives,
Yeah.
don't juggle.
Suresh, you see all this?
I saw Chef Rahul doing it.
Not for cleaning your ears.
So we shouldn't try all those tricks like
Not at all.
over an open fire, put your hand. Don't try. Okay. Be clean, be safe.
Third?
Yeah, and the third one is purse in, purse out.
Alright, so first in,
So you're
first out.
constantly using the freshest ingredients, you know?
Alright, so that's a good rule to have.
First in, first out. P4.
Right. So for many people who are wondering why these outfits are white with these caps, the caps are obviously for hair not to fall in the food.
Right.
And the outfits are white because
White is like
it looks clean and
clean,
fresh.
clean, yeah.
Fresh, yeah.
Now, if you think you're a tech junkie and you've got a house full of gadgets, phones, home theater systems, computers, and you think your kitchen doesn't need any gadgets, Ankit, you're wrong.
That's so not true. Apart
Because-
from Nigella Lawson, who's the most important gadget you could ever have in your kitchen.
Any kitchen whatsoever.
Absolutely.
Now, if you can't afford Nigella Lawson, many
Yeah.
people can't afford Nigella Lawson.
Definitely.
I can, but maybe many people can't afford to have
Okay,
Nigella
so-
Lawson come and cook in their kitchens.
No, what you need is a bunch of gadgets that will bring out the chef in you. Now, most people, I've heard a lot of people saying, I can't dance, I can't sing. But most people can cook. Most people can cook. All you need is the right set of tools.
But that's not enough. The right set of tools is the first step in learning how to cook, and take a look at what those tools should look like.
When someone says what's cooking good looking, it doesn't just help to have a good recipe at hand. You also need the right set of appliances to help you complete that Nigella or the Anthony look, whatever you're gunning for. Here are some really smart appliances that you need to ensure that you are cooking in style. You can't call yourself a connoisseur of coffee without knowing how to make that perfect cup of latte macchiato. With Maille's coffee bean machine, you can just sit back and enjoy your cup while Maille does the hard work. Maille made the world's first automated coffee machine, and this model grinds fresh beans for every cup and uses the correct water pressure and temperature to make that cup a delight. With up to 9 customizable user preferences, all you need to do is press a button and relax while Maille brews that cup of joy. If you're planning to conjure something more exotic, Maille's induction hobs come equipped with performance and, more importantly, safety. Like gas-powered stoves, these are extremely easy, and their ability to precisely control the power makes them perfect for every kind of cooking. Once you place a pan on the hob, only the area covered by the plate is heated, saving you valuable time and energy. If the contents get too hot, the safety mechanism kicks in to switch off or reduce power, ensuring that your kitchen is safe and the food is tasty. Now time to go over the top and empower your kitchen with these cooking hoods. Add Maille's acoustic package and motor technology to classy ambient lighting, and you get not only a total head turner but also exceptionally quiet performance. Conveniently enough, these cooking hoods have the ability to be raised or lowered depending on the level of extraction required during the cooking. And while all that adds to the glamour, here's something else to keep things cool and keep the beat going. Godrej's Edge SX Music Play refrigerator comes along with an FM radio and MP3 player. While the food cools down, you can plug in your USB stick with music onto the refrigerator or even your cell phone and bring your kitchen to life. With 80-watt outputs and a graphic equalizer to boot, you're actually left wondering, what has the boring old fridge turned into? Kitchens are no more passive workspaces where you just cook. They are the kind of places today that you come back after a hard day's work, where you unwind, rejuvenate, and also get a great meal in place. Now, with these kind of appliances, you're just not making heads turn, but also jaws drop. You've got fine tools. It's now left to the carpenter or the chef in you to make the most of it.
Right, you're watching the food special on Tech Toys. I'm going to cook Ankit on the grill during the break. Come back, we'll show you what happens to him.
What? No, that's not what's going to
happen. A little grilling.
Welcome back. You're watching the food special of Tech Toys with Suresh, me and Chef Rahul at the Spices restaurant. Now, we've understood how one can be a good chef, but let's get to the basics of teppanyaki.
So we're done with Chef Rahul's rules. So those are Rahul's rules, done.
Rahul's rules, yeah.
But just following those rules won't make you a great chef.
No.
You also need great ingredients.
Absolutely.
Chef, can you tell us what is your specialty? What are you going to be cooking today for us?
Step by step, no. First, we cook the rice, fried rice.
Okay.
Then, the vegetables.
Okay.
Then the seafoods, and the last one is usually the meat and the poultry, like chicken or duck.
So the rice and the vegetables is all that I will be able to eat from the teppanyaki counter.
This should be the first one.
And this is really expensive beef that you're having.
Yeah, that's this one.
Can you tell us a little bit about this beef? Why it's so expensive?
Yeah, this is what we call Wagyu beef.
Wagyu beef.
Basically is a mix of American beef and Japanese beef.
Okay. I think Kobe beef is considered to be the best beef for teppanyaki.
Yeah, this is the second one.
Okay.
The second best beef in the world.
My God. Right?
Yeah.
So a dish of Wagyu beef, how much is it going to cost? Is it expensive?
Oh, this one is around, that's 180 grams.
Okay.
Okay.
That's around 5,000 rupee.
5,000
So roughly $150.
Right. So if you'd like to become a chef yourself, what you need are some cooking lessons.
Absolutely.
Right? Take a look. We've compiled the best online resources to help you become a better cook. Take a look.
When you're living off microwavable meals and sandwiches, things can get a little boring. Now, if like me, you've decided to take the plunge and finally learn cooking, good for you. But clearly things aren't as simple as it seems. Now, the internet is a great place to learn all about cooking, but when you're bombarded with thousands and thousands of pages about cooking, things can get really confusing. But lucky enough for you, I've been through all that torture and found some really cool websites to teach you all about cooking. The resourceful cook emerges as a handy little lifeboat in the cyber flood of cooking websites. Menu ideas are neatly categorized by budget, meal plan and occasion. For Weight Watchers, dinner party hosts and food lovers alike, the resourceful cook makes the online search for recipes manageable and easy for all. If that's not easy enough, feast your eyes on visualrecipes.com. The website is a goldmine for the amateur chef with step-by-step illustrated recipes for everything ranging from simple appetizers and desserts to multi-cuisine main courses. With clear instructions for each recipe, you can be sure that Visual Recipes will make it happen every step of the way. But sometimes text and photos just don't have the same effect as a sight of hot butter melting on a yummy aloo paratha. See what I mean? Which is why we all need videos. All you've got to do is sit back, relax and let YouTube chefs show you how it's done. The aptly named channel Varieties takes us into the kitchen of Chef Va, whose patient instructions and unique Indian recipes make for great entertainment and greater cooking. And if you don't have the time to go all out with your dishes, let busy moms Hetal and Anuja come to the rescue. Their channel Show Me the Curry focuses on quick eats for multitasking chefs. Without being confusing or elaborate, the duo gives you a whirlwind tour of the most popular recipes in the South Asian cuisine. Feeling adventurous? Go gourmet. Bring out the foodaholic in you and enjoy all those food and drink options from around the world without breaking a sweat. Why be any less than royalty when you can sit in the comfort of your home and enjoy a flute of French lemonade just at the click of a button? Ordering gourmet food online makes fine dining even finer by eliminating the stress of cooking. India's first online gourmet store, Deliciousnow, offers gourmet foods and gifts sourced from luxury brands across the globe. What's more, the site guarantees that the goodies will be in your hands within 48 hours of placing your order. While the high quality of the products is obvious, the selection is quite limited. We only wish that the site had more to offer. With online cooking guides and YouTube channels popping up everywhere, you can shake things up a little. Time you put on that apron of yours and try something new. Eating something that doesn't necessarily have to be trapped between two slices of bread can be a refreshing change. So what are you waiting for? Say bye-bye to bland food, get online and get cooking.